is mine. If you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. On 1st down, here's Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. Shelling through the defense. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Balaj. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Balaj. Well, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. They got a yard on first, 2 on second, and 3 here on third. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Josiah DeGuara. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Lions will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyler Lockett, 78 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now back to throw. That's swung out to Mostert. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And Marshall's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. second down and 5. Now Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open right side, complete to Rager. 8 yards to go on second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And out of bounds right around the 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Kaepernick. And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. But just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. That catch good for only a couple. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the delay, here's Breida. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. K.J. Hamler. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in. Complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3 yards remain for second down. He'll drop to throw. Check down to Breida. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Sanders' kick is good. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point.
It got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Jonathan Taylor, 77 yards. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Breida. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Jalen Rager, 53 yards. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Kaepernick. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings Saints unable to convert here on fourth. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What a spin. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Detroit. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. Breida. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. To throw, Kaepernick. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Kaepernick now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round. Pressure comes and down he goes. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll look to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.